This is the future.
Today is August 17, 2023. It is 5:14 a.m. I'm doing, I guess this will be video number 2.
This is the future.
And it's for our part of Pure Service, and this is my other channel's back end, which I normally share with you. So let me go on my main channel for this video. Okay, our part of Pure Service, this is the back end of it. Okay, I run both channels myself. So 362 subscribers, and I hope more people subscribe, because I'll be sharing a lot more videos regarding Invictus. Invictus is about to come, so I'll be showing this one. I unlisted it. Why did I okay, I need to check this out to see why I unlisted it. I don't remember. Oh, is it because it did not have audio? That's what it was. It did not have audio. Phew. And I had to redo it. Okay, so now I could delete it actually, now that I have this one up, right? I fixed it with the audio. Let's delete that. I had to do it before I left for vacation. This one. Alright, so let's go on Twitter. I have a lot of tweets to share with you, and some are old tweets I didn't get a chance to record before I went on vacation, and now I've been back. I could have recorded yesterday, I didn't. I was so focused on snake videos. If you subscribe to my other channels, you probably seen it. Alright, so let's focus on the tweets. Okay, so these have to do with charities, so this is why I'm sharing them here. Alright, and I didn't forget about those other charities I need to highlight. I've been very busy and school is about to start, so it's gonna take me a while to get to them. Okay, but at the same time, I want to keep you up to date with the recent information that's going on Twitter and all of that, to the best of my abilities, because there's a lot going on and it's only one of me, and the other squad are sharing them too. All right, but my perspective of things. All right, this is the first tweet. Nacho Figueroa is the older brother Prince Harry always needed, a friend without jealousy, a guide through thick and thin, and a protector who speaks out against evil. Alright, so that's when I believe they first arrived in Japan. Alright, so this is Nacho, one of Harry's best friends, and he runs a charity, Los Padres, as well. They play polo to raise money for charities, and there's Harry. Okay, Nacho, let's pause this. Nacho is a real big brother, not like his other brother who's been trying to control him from day one. Looks at the end of the video at Harry arriving at nursery school for the first time. Alright, so this is a video of that, making reference to when Harry was a little boy with the other brother. 51 seconds. When they were kids, Harry arrived for first day of Miss Marian Nursery School in Notting Hill. Look at her with big brother William there to show him the ropes. There were no sign of nerves. Yeah, sure, he doesn't even want, after they're growing up, he doesn't want to be recognized next to him. Look at this. Why grabbing him? Why? Look at her. Like, leave me alone. Okay, Harry was like, get off of me. There's the laugh. I support Harry without being against William. However, I think this analysis is an oversimplification of a complicated situation. Many of us have difficult sibling relationship. Outside does not come with the same chain of duty and expectation. I mean, the guy go out of his way to make the public hate on his little brother. I mean, if you don't see that part, I'm sorry. I mean, everyone has their own opinion. It's fine to like both brothers, but what the other brother, the William, have done to Harry, it's unforgivable. Well, it's up to Harry. Okay, it's up to Harry to find it somewhere in his heart to forgive, but it should not have been. All right. Let me go into that. Okay, William allowed his closest friend and employees to talk to racist media against Harry, has his closet aide testify against Meghan, or Ward said aide after and said nothing in public to defend against the racist hate thrown at Harry and his nuclear family. William is no brother to Harry. Alright, let's see here. And Harry dressed as a Nazi with the help of William and Kate, from what I've heard later on. Okay, with the help of him. Okay, and blamed Kate and William, trying to remove anything accountability there. So what's your point? Okay, how about how Willie forged Harry's signature behind Harry's back, about how they both debunked media lies about Willie yelling and was enraged at Harry in front of Shark Lake Queen. Harry was surprised about forged signature, the bee wipes and flies, or the palace rats. I think it's very simple when you think back at Charles' pathological envy and cruelty against Diana because she was relatable and had star power. William is not difficult. He is a megalomaniac. Okay, Prince of Pegging. So there's all of this. Okay, what sibling allowed the world to spread lies? That's the thing that I was saying. Make the public hate on his brother. Okay, what siblings allow the world to spread lies and evil against their own sibling? If someone did that to my siblings, I will go to war to protect and fight for them because I love my siblings. William isn't a passive participant but an active one, and the abuse of his brother, he doesn't even meet the basic expectation for a sibling. I will trust Richard III more than William, and we all know what the Plantagenet did. Sibling rival is one thing. To actively sabotage your flesh and blood just so you can receive all the admiration speaks to a very sinister and secure personality. Willie grew up knowing he'll inherit everything, but it was still not enough. He had to make Harry's life miserable. That's the thing many people cannot understand. He knows he got everything. This is why I keep on saying he removed his eyes from the prize. But instead, he's focused on Harry, trying to sabotage Harry, when everything is pretty much for him. Once his father died, everything is his. I don't understand this. Alright, so that's that. That's gonna burn Brother Baldy. Plus, he is more easy on the eyes than William. True. After what's there, that's it. The most ridiculous post I have ever seen since yesterday. So why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you following her? How their supporters have selective memory is astonished. Okay, let me go into that. 5 comment. Okay, Victoria, stay in your lane. Stay off Sussex supporters page. You won't like it here. That's for sure. You don't see me on the other one's thing. Because the kind of thing that the vial that they spread, it's not my cup of tea. So why are you here? Your opinion are not wanted here. We know your kind. Stay away. Selective memory on what? That's a good question. On what? Selective memory on what? Alright, so glad Harry has his real brother, natural, because the other brother is a total okay, D-I-C-K. That's why Harry has always called him Willie. Okay. Oh, please. He's a different man without his ball and chain. Come on. Come home, Harry. He is home. Well, he's probably home right now with his wife and children. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these people? Alright, so I don't see that. Let's black while I'm there. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Alright, let's not waste too much time on that. Next tweet, that's Harry and Nacho. Ladies and gents, I think the Prince of Norfolk's Rose Pennington made a call to his media troglodytes at the Daily Fair to express his unhappiness about Harry's older brother. This reeks of jealousy and envy. There's the laugh. Alright, inside Prince Harry's bromance with Nacho Figueroa, Duke is leaning on his polo pal more than ever, despite his openness about their friendship and realizing a royal-inspired scent. Okay. Prince Harry and Nacho Figueroa's friendship reportedly dates back to 2007. Alright, so there's that. Okay, they are jealous. You jelly. Oh God, they really are. I'm sure it irks brother Baldy that he no longer has his little bro under his thumb. That's for sure. Okay, he can't put his hand around his brother anymore. That's right, the headline. That's right, he did say that. The headline did say that. Alright, that mountain branding here. Peg's so jealous right now. You will soon see another picture in the papers of Peg's clawing his cousin-in-law, Mike the Boozer, Tendo, or some other toady. It happens before. Watch and see if you don't. Bye, Prince William. Enjoy hugs. I don't know. These things are so meaningless. All right, so there's that here. If you see those comments, they're so meaningless. I have so much to share with you, and edit. I don't want to spend time on this. These I posted on my community board, on my other community board, Appeal Team Sussex. Okay, nobody will believe William is only 2 years older than Harry. When you are a hateful, jealous, and spiteful brother, it will age you 20 years. Now Harry looks happy, content, and well loved. There's a loving eye. Prince Harry. Wow. So that's the picture he took where Nacho put and said that they're shopping for their wives. Look at Harry. Yeah, he definitely looked really relaxed. Really relaxed. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yes, they do. They do look. Okay, he told you that with all the business they are losing. Good luck funding the Hollywood lifestyle without a job. Okay, where did they get that from? I'll go into that later. He'll be looking like Camilla and Charles' oldest son in no time. Oh, he's starting to look like him already. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, guess whose wife makes sure there's shea moisture and cocoa butter in their husband's bathroom cabinet? We Africans prefer Prince Will. Nah, you're definitely not Africans. No. Well, this person probably is, okay? They could have their own. But what has William have done for them though? Okay, have he spoke about the Okovenko trying to prevent them from do the drilling and all of that to preserve what you guys have? Heavy has. Okay, I know you don't know anything about Africa. Africa is a continent. You need to name which country in Africa prefer William. So not say Niger. Okay, wow, just 2 years difference. Yep. Okay, so let's go into that and then that'll be it. Okay, he told you that with all the businesses they are losing. Okay, how do you know all of that? Okay, Hollywood lifestyle. B, you do not know the death of the Sussex's pocketbook. At least they are not leeching off the taxpayers and watching their country folks lining up at the food banks. That's for sure. Keep dreaming. Okay, let me guess. Your sources is Lady C. Oh no, I mean George. Oh my God. If you know the story with Lady C, that's why I had to choke up. I choked up a little bit. Or is it Georgina? What's her or his name, by the way? That one that has no evidence of any of the things she speaks of, and they all always backfire. It's lose 1-0. Why can't Harry and Meghan haters spell? For the record, Harry and Meghan make more money dialing their phone than you will in a lifetime, especially since you can spell. Well, when it comes to Twitter, I have to give it a pass with the spelling kind of thing. And so there's that. We do not know. Okay, Spare made a lot of money and all sort of things. So we do not know. Oh, time to black. Yes. How do you know this? Probably from listening to haters and come and spread it. Let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet. Brother Harry bringing joy to people I love. All right. So all these were when I was. Oh wait. Oh, I think I shared this already. I think I shared this already. Some squaddies made some correction somewhere in one of those videos. Okay, just like his wife did. They are gold. Yep, there they are. Yep, there they are here. People love them. This is the brother H for me. Alright, there's that. He is just beautiful. My entire family from great aunties down is Team Harry and Meghan. Have family in Jamaica, America, Canada, and the UK. They are not buying any of the tabloid media BS about Harry or Meghan. My cousin are here on this Twitter street fighting for them. There's a laugh. Let the people who actually know Harry speaks for Harry and me, son. You really know him. I always look out for your compliments, sir. I never listen to the so-called royal rights expert. Who posted that? Oh, Miss and Harriman. Okay. Yeah, that's the photographer. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. It's a video. Alright, so that, oh, this one, I think I shared this before, but let's share it again. It's an old video on PYTE, I think it probably is. And no matter how the toxic British media tries, this, pointing to this video, is exactly how right-thinking folks understand what happened to Harry. We are all Team Harry. Okay, 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
I gotta tell you, as an American, the more I hear about this Harry dude, the more I just like the guy. And I know that probably pisses off all the Brits like Piers Morgan and I don't know, David Beckham, whoever the hell else. I know they take their royal family very seriously over there. But as American, we find the whole thing kind of silly. I'm just gonna be honest with you, alright? As the country that left that monarchy to start our own democracy, the whole thing seems ridiculous, alright? It's Game of Thrones without the dragons, or as Harry said in this interview, the British tabloids is the damn dragon. That's the dragon that eats that family alive. Hell, it probably was one of the reasons his mother isn't alive anymore. The freaking tabloids were following her in that tunnel that night in Paris, right? And he's got a beef with the British tabloids. They've been after him his whole life. And this dude's been the black sheep of the family. His brother was the older brother, the taller one, the golden child, right? His book is called Spare because he was a spare kid. You don't need the second son unless something really goes down. He's a spare just because of his birth order, right? Doesn't matter how hard you worked, what you did to earn your spot, to earn your keep. It's just you were first in line. This dude went off and drove Apache helicopters, fought in the war, served in the military, partied like a rock star. And then he grabbed himself a beautiful American girl. Yeah, she was divorced. Yeah, she was biracial. So what? But in this ridiculous, hierarchical, outdated, absurd, twisted family, that was not going to fly. And it wasn't going to fly for the British press. And that press and that family and that hierarchy was exposed because there was some bigotry going on. There was some backhanded dealings going on. You know, he had this evil stepmother he had to freaking deal with. Poor kid loses his mother at 12 years old. The best his pops can do is give him a little pat on the knee. I don't
All right, so that's that. Couple things he said I was gonna stop. I think right here. What did he say here?
British tabloids is the damn dragon.
Oh, when Harry left, the U.S. left the monarchy.
Ridiculous. All right, it's Game of Thrones over there. But as American, we find the whole thing kind of silly. I'm just gonna be honest with you. All right, as the country that left that monarchy to start our own democracy.
That part that remind me, you know, what we still fighting for, where Trump wants to be the freaking turn the U.S. into a monarchy, some kind of autocracy or whatever nonsense he wants to put it. And we see how Americans are fighting that. Now it's in our front door. It really is in our front door. They took the war to us. And we have people who born in the U.S. to, they turn against the system. So we're still fighting. Alright, so there was other thing I was thinking, but forget it. That's why I like to stop in between to say it, but now I forgot the rest. Okay, I enjoyed this. There's the laugh. And they wonder why Harry could care less about the HRH from the British royal family. There's that. That's true. Yeah. Alright. Oh no, I was looking forward to part 2, but he delivers some truth bombs. Alright, this is how the average USer Americans feels about the saga of Harry and Meghan, his family, and toxic British media. When they have the details of what happened, this is the way the average American thinks of the situation, with almost no info about what went on. American like Harry and Meghan only spare. Okay, decent people can see the truth. Only the people who doesn't know wrong and right still support the Vatican royal family. The monarchy is an evil institution. I mean, when you look at its history, things that happened at their watch, yeah, evil original over there. Okay, well said that, man. There's a clap. and I'm a British, but I agree with everything he said. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Maybe from this part on, I think it should be on my other channel, because too many things. It didn't really focus on charities. Let's go to the next tweet, and now we're starting with Invictus. Oh, is this again? All right, never mind. All right, so there's Invictus here. There's some clips I'm gonna take from my previous recording and insert it here, because I spoke about this some videos about Invictus. Okay, watch the trailer for Heart of Invictus right now. We are thrilled to finally reveal the trailer for our upcoming Netflix series Heart of Invictus is available to stream from August 30th. The wait is almost over. 1 minute and 45 seconds. Okay, so it's Invictus Foundation who posted this one. The one that I shared was from Archewell, and I'll put the link, this link, Heart of Invictus. All right.
It is here at the Invictus Games that you realize whatever you carry, it was the springboard that propelled you to the next level. The Games doesn't focus on what causes the injury, but really about the recovery and how to be part of a community again.
When I was a soldier, that meant the world to me. Once I was wounded, how do you define yourself then? 살아서.
I've been fighting a long time.
Just drinking a lot, going out a lot. I have flashbacks.
I would like to be the father playing with his kids, playing football.
Аби відновитись, мені потрібен Invictus. Але війна не дає нам розслабитись. Будь-яка війна буде воювати. Нет війни, можемо бутерброди. Все просто.
90% of my team are currently serving 4 to 5. There is a shelling.
If your goal was to make your country proud, you've done it. How are we doing? Everyone's going to struggle at some point.
I got demons saying, you're not going to do this.
If your goal was to make your family happy, you've achieved it.
My dad just scored there.
Clearly someone sees something in me.
You are people of substance, of resilience, of strength. You have the heart of Invictus.
Alright, so that's the trailer, August 30th on Netflix. I'll be putting screenshot, because if I share it like that without any screenshot, YouTube is gonna block the video. Okay, it looks incredible, and I can't wait to watch it. Heart of Invictus, can't wait. Alright, so there's all of that. Chill, there's a heart. To those who serve and who served, thank you. Heart of Invictus, there's that. I can't wait to see this. Heart of Invictus, can't wait. We are Invictus. Alright, you all are inspiring. August 30th can come soon enough. Why am I crying? So excited, really looking forward to watching with a box of tissue. Alright, if you go on my main channel, PYTE, I have some videos regarding ADA, that when the Heart of Invictus came on Netflix. After I watched it, I had some couple ideas or whatever. I turned them into videos. Go watch them. Okay, and I spoke about it earlier on one of my recordings. Okay, so there's that again. Invictus Game Foundation. When the closing ceremony of the Invictus stops, we don't. The Invictus Game Foundation is here to support members of international wounded, injured, or sick service community year-round. That's the thing that I was saying in one of my videos earlier on my other channel. Take a moment to discover what we do. All right, and I did a video on this channel regarding Invictus. Go check that out as well. All right, so let's listen to this. So this should be an addition to that video that I made regarding Invictus. Okay.
These individuals who have been at their lowest, now they want to serve again.
It's not about how many times you get knocked down, it's about how many times you get back up.
The Invictus Games to me is telling the world that we are never beaten.
If those guys can do it,
then I can do it.
It's great to have Invictus to be able to help us get back on our feet.
Invictus endeavor has really opened my eyes to so many things.
As a researcher, it's changing the landscape of what we see in terms of adapted sport.
With this, we get heard.
Wow.
I get to spend more time with my dad. That's the most important thing.
Wow.
Invictus to me, this has only just begun.
Yep. Watching this, tears coming down my eyes. Yep. When I get to watch that, I'm gonna have to have a box of tissue with me. You can support our work here. There's the their website. I will share that on the description. All right. We are Invictus. We are with them. Guess I need lots of tissue while watching the heart of Invictus. Heart to all. The young lady with her dad made my heart melt. Yep, that's when I started choking up. Full of life and vibe. Hello Invictus, home of respect. Amazing work you guys are doing. Wonderful organization. Keep up the great inspirational work. The thing that came to mind as I'm reading some of these, okay, we all have a role to play of who we select to be our leader of our country, because a lot of wars don't have to happen. A lot of negotiation could have taken place instead of wars. But sometimes, okay, when all means and all options have been exhausted and there's no other option, that's when war is necessary. But so many of these people are abusing our young men and women and send them to wars, and then they come back, and this is where Invictus come to scoop them up, make them be whole again. So our part to prevent, okay, this is the thing here. I'm not saying Invictus is not good. No, I'm in full 1000% support and support of Invictus. What I'm saying here, we need to prevent more bodies. Okay, we need to prevent more bodies to be in need of Invictus. By doing that, we need to vote for well-minded individuals who prefer diplomacy instead of war, because it's war that causing any of those bodies to be in need of Invictus. Okay, so this may sound kind of harsh or in a negative way, but I hope I make sense, because if there was no war and there was peace, people are able to negotiate and talk and, you know, come to agreement by talking instead of war, Invictus will not be there. We will not need Invictus. But since we human beings sometimes do human stuff, you know, out of whatever egos and things, and we ended up with human capacity where instead of, when you look at, for instance, during I spoke about this once on PYTE, not Korean War, Vietnam War. Okay, Vietnam War, I believe, I could look it up to verify this, is one of the war that have created most homelessness, pretty much put many of those veterans in disrepair, okay, in need of home and all of that. If Invictus was there during that time, and if there are some who are still alive, maybe they will be in, they could participate with Invictus. But if Invictus was there during that time, when after the Vietnam War, many of them will not be in the situation that they are in. You know, so I don't know if I make sense with that. But the most important thing is to prevent war. Okay, war cause those soldiers to be in need of Invictus. All right, next tweet. Okay, I can't wait. Heart of Invictus, Netflix, August 30th. It's gonna be good. Heart of Invictus, can't wait to watch it. Okay, so that's it with this tweet. This is my last one, and then I'm gonna start editing. Okay, This aged wonderfully. Okay, so Heart of Invictus has Netflix cancel Harry's Invictus Games documentary. That was June 14. I mean, you see, this is the evilness in people. Out of nowhere, I don't know what led her to tweet that. I'm talking about the screenshot here. Just pure evil. Just pure evil. I don't know. Okay, it's being a pathological liar help Ashley Angela. All her books will be mega bestsellers. Mega, okay, I don't know. Haha, she will need a lie down if she sees that. There's a laugh. She get her information from the Meghan haters. It seems, what a woman. Okay, this is NG favorite pastime, stating something thinly vile as the truth only to have it completely disproved a couple of weeks or months down the road. I mean, they haven't learned from their whatever, from their past experiences. Angela Levine, I have canceled her a long time ago. I don't even bother following any of these people. Okay, well, she hasn't. There's that. Haha, she won't sleep tonight. The way the squad, because Invictus is up. Okay, she is taking credit on them Wooten. This is Harry at his best. Oh, but the hate is still there that Harry and Meghan are separated. Okay, baggage for God. Angel Devil will never be right about anything. Such a hater. Okay, that's that. Love to see it. Does she has a cousin working at Netflix? There's a laugh. Waiting for her new lies. 1, 2, 3. There's that. Okay, so let's do a prayer. So let me read this. You know what? I'll read it and I'll put it on the other one. Okay, Archewell Production. Archewell Production was created by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to produce programming that inform, elevates, and inspire. Okay, so the guy, that other guy, Signore guy, this is what Harry and Meghan is all about. Alright. Through its creative partnership with Netflix, the world's leading streaming entertainment service with more than 221 million members, Archewell Production utilizes the power of storytelling to embrace our shared humanity and duty to truth through a compassionate lens. Heart of Invictus. Okay, Archewell Production, in partnership with the Invictus Game Foundation, introduced Heart of Invictus from the Oscar-winning team of director. Okay, the same thing that I just read. Okay, Archewell's Production, in partnership with We Are Invictus, introduced Heart of Invictus from the Oscar-winning team of director Orlando von Eisendel. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. A producer Joanna Natasagara. The series followed extraordinary competitors from around the globe. Archewell. Okay, so that was on Archewell Production. The series also follows the organization as they work to prepare for the games alongside each nation's team, supporting the competitors as well as their friends and families. Okay, so that's that. Let's go. Oh my god, it's so much. Okay, excited to get an inside look. Okay, from this point on, it's gonna be on my other channel. Excited to get an inside look at the journey of some of the Invictus Game Netherlands competitors like Gabe George from Invictus Team US. Prince Harry met Gabe and his wife at the archery competition and had an immediate connection. There's that. I think I shared that last year. Go on PYTE. I have a lot of videos about those the Netherlands. US Navy veteran Gabe George chopping it up with Prince Harry. Read Gabe's story on how training for the Invictus game showed him that he may be a brittle snowflakes, but you're in a blizzard with other snowflakes and you're powerful together. IG 22. There's that. 28 seconds. Let's see.
Gabriel George.
The music in the background might get me flag, copyright. One of the things that came to mind, there's one interview Harry was doing where I usually use that clip where he's saying he loves to hang out with the guys and the girls, where they were talking about privacy and things like that. And Harry said something he loved. This is part of his private life and part of his public life. And here, when he's doing Invictus, he just wants to enjoy the moment with the guys and the girls. And this is what he's doing right now. This is what came to mind.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
Cheeky question. You're right, that is a cheeky question. But Andrew, to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life, you know, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and you know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
Okay, I'm not gonna continue showing this because there's a music. It will be copyrighted. YouTube will give me a hard time. Team Ukraine, Terra. Okay, let me mute this. Team Ukraine, Terra Provaska journey to the Invictus game was tragically interrupted by Russian invasion. The footage that she originally filmed for Heart of Invictus was smuggled out to AP reporters and a tampon that day before she was captured. Yeah, I shared that already, but for the sake of this channel now, let's share it. Okay, so there's that, the archive. The link will be in the description for you guys to share, to read it more. Okay, Ukrainian medic Yulia Povaska, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, was one of 1,000 Ukrainian believed to have been taken prisoner by Russian forces, released 3 months into her captivity. She says she wants to do her best to help other prisoners. All right, so it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Ukrainian medic Yulia Paevska, better known as Tyra, used a body cam to document the unfolding horrors in Mariupol. She didn't know the footage would one day help set her free.
Я делала все, что могла вот в госпитале.
Wow.
Принимать их раненых. Как я это делала, видели вы. Спасибо вам за то, что вы сделали. Вы вытащили эту флешку. И благодаря вам, тем, кто этим занимался, удалось вытащить меня из этого ада.
The day after AP journalists smuggled her memory card with 256 gigabytes of footage out of Mariupol in a tampon, Tyra was captured by pro-Russian forces in mid-March. She was trying to help a group of people, mostly children, leave the besieged city.
Они меня узнали, сходили куда-то, позвонили, вернулись. Насколько я помню, и у них уже был план какой-то. Дальше я рассказывать не могу.
Tyra lost more than 22 pounds while in captivity for 3 months.
Wow.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced her release on June 17th following a prisoner exchange.
І наостанок, сьогодні вже можу повідомити про це. Вдалося звільнити з полону Тайру, українського парамедика Юлію Паєвську.
In an interview with the AP, she chooses her words carefully out of fear for the other Ukrainian prisoners, including the 21 women she lived with in a tiny cell.
Очень доставала всех женщин, ну вот особенно женщин, которые находились со мной в камере, вот в этой крайней, где я находилась. И так им тяжело, они не знают, что с детьми, условия содержания ужасные. И на них постоянно кричат, их постоянно оскорбляют. что рассказывают, что Украина ваша уже пала давно, что все сбежали.
Tyra says she was accused of being a Nazi collaborator, killing people and abusing Russian soldiers. But her body cam footage published by the AP told a different story, showing Tyra treating Ukrainian and Russian soldiers alike.
Мне уже неприятно, потому что со мной обращались гораздо хуже. Но даже это меня коробит. В общем.
Reviewing the video, Tyra says it was a rare loss of control when she broke down after the death of a young boy. But she takes comfort knowing they saved his sister.
Мальчик было понятно сразу, что он умрет, я сразу поняла. А девочка была тяжелая, но на грани, и нам удалось ее вытащить. То есть она жива.
Since her release, Tyra says she still feels guilty over those left behind and grieves the loss of her city.
У меня сердце кровью обливается, когда я подумаю, когда я вспоминаю, как погибал город. Он умирал как человек. Это была агония. Умирал долго. И мне очень-очень больно. Но остановить мы это никак не могли.
But she is also trying to move on with help from her husband, daughter, and friends. She wants to take part in next year's Invictus Games for Wounded Warriors and has started training again. And she hopes to get back to helping others.
Возможно, потом, когда я восстановлюсь, возродятся ангелы Тайры, воскреснут, и мы будем работать дальше на линии. Ну, посмотрим, как пойдет.
As I'm watching her thing here, you know, she has her lamp, you know, a full body. You will never think nothing wrong with it, but the videos that she shared with us, the things that she saw, she experienced, the loss of that child, and the mental aspect of things is damaged to a certain capacity. But this is where Invictus came in, okay, to help restore, give a purpose for something greater. But for any haters who dare say anything about Invictus, they are baggage for God. Okay, uplifting, inspiring, joyous. Can't wait to see the film in full. Okay, it's back up now on Netflix. Oh crap, the preview made me cry. I'll definitely be prepared for this one. Yeah, it is very touching. It is very touching. Right after I finished saw the very first The Heart of Invictus on Netflix, so many ideas came to mind. So many ideas. There's so many things I wanted to do. There's one in particular I can't really, well, let's just say maybe I did do it to a certain extent, but the way YouTube is treating my channel, it's making it hard for me to accomplish it to the fullest, but I've done it. I never really mentioned it fully, but I've done it to a certain capacity. Right, oh crap, the preview made me cry. Okay, yeah, finally I'm looking forward to this. Amazing, what an incredible service this man and wife are bringing into this world. I'm so happy for them. Looking forward to this, the heart. And this is why Harry did not want to leave that project behind, because the people, the left behind warriors, they're not really about caring for people. They just want to have the numbers attached to their name. I have so many patronages. I have X, Y, and Z number of patronages. They're not really caring about what the patronage stand for.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. I was just looking at, it's been a while since I last visited. So yeah, definitely when things get back to normal, I'd love to come and say hello to the team and everyone down there as well.
I think it was 2012 that you were last year.
No. It only seems like yesterday, Graham. It shows you how quickly time goes.
The people that the patronage is supposed to help, they're just about the numbers. But Harry, he literally said it on on the Obama Foundation. It's the quality. I forgot the way he put it. But
so you're affiliated, as many in your family are, with many charities. You're patrons of certain organizations. I read that you have about 15 charities that you're affiliated with. Your brother and sister-in-law have about 35, but that's less than some other members of your family, right? You all are doing it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So how do you focus?
So,
and tell us, that by contrast, how many charities might other royals be affiliated with in different generations?
Hundreds. My grandmother had to rewrite the rule books to a certain extent. My father, my mother have also done it their way, and now we're the younger generation coming through, trying to do it our way, because the world has changed so much. We believe that by streamlining and by bringing people together in order to effect real positive change is the only way forward. And it worked for previous generations, and we will always say yes to becoming patron of a charity that we believe in and that we're incredibly passionate about. But I think in today's world, you have to be involved with things that make sense to where your passions lie, rather than potentially turning up to a charity once a year.
I think it was 2012 that you were allowed to do it.
It only seems like yesterday, Graham. It shows you how quickly time goes.
To where your passions lie, rather than potentially turning up to a charity once a year.
But I know he said something making reference to that. Okay.
What helped you to understand that position that you were in?
Spending 10 years in the military was one.
And what did that do for you?
I think I wouldn't say it changed my outlook on life, but there were certainly experiences that I went through during those 10 years that not only was I surrounded by normal people on a day-to-day basis and being able to share and talk about everyday issues that they were going through, but it was a grounding moment for me as well. Wearing the same uniform as all of the people that I was serving with, getting an opportunity to serve your country on operations, but also being part of a family. I think my understanding of service and duty became really, really ingrained, or it was given to me by my service in the military, because that's what it's all about. And
My name is Corporal Phil Ansiga, captain of the Invictus games in Nigeria. I will be, 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 I will be. We will be at the Invictus Games 2023.
Prayer for success. Okay. I did say success, and let's see here. Let's put something else. Prayer for. Let's do success. Is that the same thing that success? Let's remove protection. Okay, Almighty God, creator of heaven and earth, I lift my soul in humble adoration and praise to you. I know that every good and perfect gift comes from you, so I ask you for success today. Your word promises, quote, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Okay, and quote, Proverbs 16:3. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment. Oh, this one is still deleting. Okay, so I delete that. All right, so that's my home page 362. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel and all of my other channel, you could donate. There's a link to PayPal or Cash App, or you could be a member on Patreon. All right, so these are the only way you could help support all of my channels. Okay, I just came from one and went to another. All right, they all are the same. Thank you for your support. That's it.
Evolution. This is the future.